Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, everyone. It is a Friday, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode.
Today's top stories: the UAE dignitaries performed the funeral prayers of His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Zayed.
And 7 people were arrested and fined 50,000 dirhams for participating in sorcery.
We're also talking about how UAE residents are traveling abroad for the Barbie movie.
Which I think is insane.
It is crazy.
You're paying 1,000 times the price of a ticket to go see a movie that you can watch in just a few months, but that's on you. I'm not judging. You live your life the way you wanna. And then our sponsors of today's show, Expo City Dubai, have just launched
Shamsa Townhouses.
a beautiful residential gated community.
Right? And it's beautiful. It's all about living together with nature, all about the hope that the Expo 2020 Dubai had brought in. It's all now coming for a longer term at the Expo Valley in Expo City, Dubai.
So enjoy today's episode and enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Good morning and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we take you through all the trending stories of what's happening in and around Dubai. You're joined by Misha here.
And me, Anika.
And our top stories for today are
UAE dignitaries perform the funeral prayers of His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Zayed.
and 7 people were arrested and fined 50,000 dirhams for practicing sorcery in the UAE.
Shamsa Townhouses at Expo City.
And UAE residents are traveling abroad for the Barbie movie. But before we get to that, the sponsor of today's show is Expo City Dubai, who have just launched a beautiful residential project. More on this later in the show. And although Expo City Dubai is the sponsor of today's show, the thoughts and opinions expressed are Lovin Dubai's. So we jump right into the first story.
Which is our first story for today. Is pretty serious. UAE dignitaries have performed the funeral prayers of His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Zayed. Now, on Wednesday night, Abu Dhabi's representative, His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, passed away after suffering from health problems, not mental. The president of the UAE, who is also his brother, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, performed the funeral prayer today at the Sheikh Sultan bin Zayed, the first mosque in Abu Dhabi.
So the funeral prayers were attended by the president, the vice president, and several other UAE dignitaries, with condolences pouring in from around the world.
After the funeral prayer, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed and other members of the royal family made their way to Al Batin Cemetery in Abu Dhabi, where he was laid to rest.
So the presidential court has declared an official mourning period with flags flown at half-mast for 3 days, starting from yesterday, Thursday, July 27th, until the end of Saturday, July 29th.
The nation mourns the loss of a prominent member of the ruling family whose contributions and legacy will be remembered for generations to come. May his soul rest in peace.
Allah Rahman. And we move on to our second story. So UAE residents are traveling abroad for the Barbie movie.
Now, as we all know, the Barbie movie was delayed in Dubai. And although the exact reason has not been specified, the release date in the UAE has been pushed to August 31st. Now, this delay has caused quite an upset, but Dubai residents are not giving up so easily.
It's recently been observed that residents are flying out to different countries to catch Greta Gerwig's box office sensation.
That's right. And from Istanbul to Georgia to London, everybody's trying to catch the film outside the country because they just can't wait until the end of August. And it's really amusing how far we will go for a trend.
I don't think it's for the trend, but more so, like, you've grown up with Barbie, you being the entire world, you know? Like, I don't think it's necessary like only girls grow up with Barbie, because like little boys grow up seeing Barbie dolls. So
True.
you see the people you least expect join, and yeah, it's just the same to me. Everyone wants a bit of Barbie.
Everyone does.
Simran did that. Simran flew to London to watch not necessarily for the Barbie movie, but it's the first thing she did. And she got the last 2 tickets.
Yeah, I was just having this conversation where it's like basically people are just traveling abroad and it coincides with like the release date. So they're like, you know what? I can't watch it at home. Might as well catch the film outside.
Yeah.
So and like it's just a nice way to frame it that I went and I caught the Barbie. It's a very Dubai thing to do.
It's a very Dubai
Dubai
thing
thing
to
to
do,
do.
honestly. Would you do it?
Would I actually? So I can't wait till August 30th either because I mean it's Greta Gerwig's. It's sensational. It's a beautiful film from what I've heard, and like in general, who doesn't like seeing pink on the screen?
Oh
So
my God.
if you even Google Greta Gerwig
Insane.
or Barbie, you get like these pink sparkles all coming
I'm
up.
gonna show everyone. So I was trying to basically see what other movies she's done, just because I'm not necessarily familiar. But look at that.
Gets little sparkles.
Google really goes all out for people.
And it's like this is, I think, Greta Gerwig is the first female director to cross such huge numbers in the box office in the first, like in the opening week.
Yeah, it is first female.
So and this.
Yeah, sorry.
At this moment, this movie is a sensational trend.
It really is. It resonates with everyone on so many different levels. She's also done Lady Bird. It's an A24 production, which I haven't seen, but I heard amazing stuff about. Little Woman, No Strings Attached. You've seen that, have you? I feel like everyone has. I don't know why I'm assuming you have too. Arthur, that came out in 2011. Snow White, 2024 is coming out next year.
Oh wow! So she's really knocking out all the
genres. Jackie, 2016.
That's great. Well, that's Greta Gerwig for you. She's very talented. And Margot Robbie, who doesn't want?
Of course, who doesn't want to see her? She's a Marilyn Monroe of today's age, I think.
Oof, that's a little strong.
Do you not think so?
Right
who would
there.
you say is a Marilyn Monroe of today's age?
Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, it doesn't count.
But I don't know. I just feel like icons are icons.
Icons are
I mean, not
icons.
saying Margot Robbie is an icon on her own, right?
I'd say Megan Fox.
Oh, now Megan Fox. Okay, now there you got me.
So I think it's tough, right? I think social media plays a big role in, or just social media and the internet specifically play a big role in us not having that kind of. We don't. It's not that we glamorize Marilyn Monroe, but we don't put people on such high of a pedestal.
True.
Because if that was the case, everyone would get a pedestal because of social media.
Right.
And I think in general, like the Little Mermaid movie, I don't think there was this much hype around it. Oppenheimer, realistically, it didn't have as much hype leading up to it.
But Oppenheimer, that's a very good point to bring. Oppenheimer, though, Dubai has some of the best IMAX theaters. And Christopher Nolan did tell everybody to watch the film on IMAX theaters.
Yeah, very specifically.
And so we got to watch it in the best possible way.
You watched it?
I haven't watched it yet, but I will catch it this weekend.
The way it was produced, he had very specific cameras, very specific microphone equipment. Everything that went into that movie, he did with such detail, and he very specifically wanted it in an IMAX theater because he thinks that if it wasn't the case, you wouldn't enjoy it as much. It was made to be watched in a movie theater, sat down, enjoying it full throttle. If it wasn't Barbie that you would go to another country to watch, what movie would it be?
To be honest, it would just be like something like a Robin Williams film, like Good Will Hunting, or I don't know.
Aladdin.
I'm just maybe not Aladdin, but I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of Robin Williams. I just feel like he can make my day.
Really?
Or night.
He had that impact on everyone.
Yeah.
For me, it would be a Tim Burton's movie.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, definitely. Tim Burton's also a
I
great
feel like
choice.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, if it had a part 2, I'd watch it.
Yes. Yes.
So, moving on to our next story. So, the Shamsa Townhouses at Expo City, the launch was day before yesterday, right?
Yes.
And you were a big part of it.
Yes, we Lovin Dubai had exclusive coverage over the event. Well, not exclusive, but we had coverage over the event.
Which you get to see in a bit after running through the story. So, Expo Valley at Expo City Dubai have launched their new townhouses, Shamsa. So, Shamsa 1 is a gated community where modern living blends with nature, surrounded by space, connectivity, convenience, all that you deserve.
Exactly. The townhouses are situated between the serenity of the natural reserves while only being minutes away from world-class attractions,
Including
retail shops,
and
dining experiences, outdoor entertainment for the whole family.
Would you look at that? So the Shamsha townhouses range from 3 to 4 bedroom townhouses starting at 3.4 million dirhams, which honestly sounds like a really good deal.
It is, and I mean, everybody knows. So at the event, we had a lot of real estate agents coming in, a lot of real estate agents talking to us. And everybody's talking about how Dubai, the market's booming, the real estate market's doing great. So it's the time to invest, because we're now expanding beyond. We're going towards, we're opening the new Palm. So there's so much to explore and so much to open up, like so much to invest in. And they're like, why wouldn't you invest in like great opportunities like this, especially Expo City? Now, keep in mind, when Expo 2020 started, it started in the wake of a very confusing time. Everybody was unsure. And Expo 2020 comes in and gives this this renewed hope to people. And now that's exactly what they're trying to do with Expo City. Through the Shamsha townhouses are part of the Expo Valley, and these townhouses are all about working together with nature, like human beings working with nature. So you're living amidst nature. You have like wildlife to get out into, and every area has like this unique walkway. Every area has like special amenities like gyms, spas, theaters, everything that you need. And of course, like Expo is going to be the new sustainable city. Expo is going to be the new everything. So it's a great opportunity for those who want to get into the real estate. Great opportunity for those who are looking to live more environment consciously. So in every way, that's the idea of the Shamsha.
I think the big part is you're surrounded by nature and all of these reserves. I think that makes it all that more. It has that luxurious escape feel that people would want. I think another side to it is that whole side is now being developed. So you have like the Jebel Ali side and everything underneath it. Like that's where it's popping right now. If you want to invest, that's where you should be investing.
Well, not that we're going to give investing advice.
No, but
we would, I don't know.
Not even recommend. But the experts say, these are words from...
Which experts, Shahir?
I've been asking, to be honest, and I'm pretty sure...
In general, investing in real estate is a great idea.
For sure.
So, I mean, anywhere in Dubai, really. Great idea, great opportunity.
And also, you know what it is for me? This whole other side, the buildings are going to be so much more modern. Like the same way Shamsha is being built with all of these factors taken into account. Like, old Dubai doesn't necessarily have that. Old Dubai was built like that, Well, not old Dubai. I'm not talking about old Dubai. I'm talking about up to this side. We're in production city. Everything past it is new. Everything past it has existed for a while. So, like, everything you invest in on this side moving forward
is going to be really new.
Super sleek, super modern. Exactly what you're looking for. If you had your dream house, what would you have in it?
To be honest, exactly like this. It would be like a lot of nature involved there. A lot of nature, a lot of books. Probably.
I was gonna say you're gonna have a library, aren't you?
Yes, I'm gonna have one of those Tumblr libraries where you see like books everywhere.
Yep.
But like I'll do like the opposite. So like all the other walls in my house will be like filled with books. But like I'll have like one clear wall which I'll use for my Zoom calls. Because you know how people do Zoom calls only in front of a bookshelf? Because like, you know what? No, stop it. Stop using your books as your prompts.
I'm going to give you nothing. My backdrop won't have anything.
No book recommendations from me.
You're not going to get to know me personally.
But you know what's like incredible otherwise? That a place like Dubai, which started out as a desert, today we're going to have like literally have people living in an area filled with like lakes and ponds and trees. And which desert does that?
That was actually one of the main points I want to bring up that I completely forgot about. The fact that it literally is a desert. You can go back to your beautiful gated community with all these amenities around you and it not feel like it's the desert. Like you just have
Exactly.
beautiful plants giving you what you want, breathing in the fresh air. Because at the same time, we live in a very fast-paced city. So just that kind of escape, which is also your sanctuary, is
Yep.
exactly what you want.
And with all these global challenges, it's really important to think of ways to live along with the environment, to live in harmony, to live together, to work together, to figure out more sustainable ways. And this is a great example. And you know, at the event, one person even got to take home a Tesla. So they had a grand raffle draw.
What?
Yeah, they had a grand raffle draw.
What?
Yep. And Mr. Muhammad got to take home a Tesla. And it turns out, so at the event, he hadn't had a driving license yet, but he had his driving test the very next day in the morning. So like that's the biggest like motivation you need to like start your driving test, honestly.
We need to call him on the show. Good on him.
Yeah.
No, but talk about serendipity, where it is, right? Or or the stars aligning.
Yes, his stars are totally aligned. But
we are going to leave you with a short package of Annika covering the event the other day, and then we'll jump into our last story for you.
The new townhouse, Shamsa 1, is a part of the Expo Valley at Expo City, Dubai, filled with luscious greenery, wildlife, and all the amazing comfort and convenience of a regular Dubai home. This is possible right here in the Shamsa townhouse at Expo Valley in Expo City, Dubai. And today we are here at the launch party, so let's go check it out. The event was an evening of entertainment with exciting updates on the residential project. There's going to be a grand raffle draw at the end of this event, and the grand prize winner is gonna take home this fancy Tesla. What excites you about being part of this community?
I think it's going to be a great development for the future with great townhouses, and there's going to be wildlife all around it.
There's always something new to look at.
I think it's a post-handover payment plan because it's amazing.
Specifically because of the payment plan, the fact that in this market a developer is offering a post-handover payment plan makes this project unbeatable.
Besides a grand prize winner taking home a Tesla, the night came to a lovely end with a sensational performance by the all-woman team at Firdaus Orchestra. So this is the idea of a Shamsa townhouse. Shamsa townhouses are all about a community working together with nature, filled with luxurious amenities and convenience, and it's the perfect space for the future. So come on down to Expo Valley at the Expo City and let's work together to make this world greener, cleaner, and better.
Now, what a beautiful package that was. It actually looked super fun.
Yep.
And what did it feel like reliving the Expo memories?
It felt amazing because the Expo was a season of hope. And the Shamsa Towers are a season of hope, but for a longer future.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Well said.
Thank you.
Well said, Annika. My favorite thing I think about all of this is that Shamsa is my grandmother's name. So if this isn't a sign, right?
That's beautiful.
Guys, we will jump into our last story for the day. So 7 people arrested and fined 50,000 dirhams for practicing sorcery. So the UAE public prosecution sentenced 7 people to 6 months in prison and fined 50,000 dirhams for practicing sorcery and deception. There is no question whether the UAE has a tolerance for sorcery and witchcraft. The UAE abide by the Islamic law and practicing magic is forbidden. Acts of deceit and sorcery are a crime punishable under the Federal Decree Law number 31 of 2021.
So the UAE public prosecution received a petition from an individual who fell victim to deception and to the schemes of the defendants, who claimed that they could heal people. The suspects all claimed that they were possessed by jinns that could help and cure people. One of the suspects even said that he had a 400-year-old jinn inside him.
Whoa.
That's a little...
It's a bit deep.
Tricky, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, like in a court of law, that's something that you can't bring evidence to. I feel like, in a way, it's a cop-out, what they're saying.
Perhaps.
But, like, for me, it's the fact that you have an entire country law saying, yes, this does exist. It is based on Islamic Sharia law at the same time.
Yes.
It is a big part of it. but the fact that it's completely realistic for me is what's the mind-boggling bit, because you have other places that don't even take it seriously, or people that don't necessarily take it seriously. But for someone to get deceived, my thing is someone went up to someone for help, because obviously they must have been suffering inside some type of way.
Yes.
And for them to be
taken advantage of.
Exactly, it's sad.
It is sad. I mean, definitely, we've progressed so far in terms of medical advancement. So use it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't go for help to unauthorized people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we have a wonderful healthcare system that works with a very good policy. It's a very well-framed network.
Like robust.
Exactly. So use that.
Now, we don't necessarily know the conditions in which said person went to these people for.
But it was definitely for some kind of healing or curing.
Yeah. I feel like in our cultures, mostly every culture in Asia, these are realistic scenarios where people go to unconventional solutions or places for treatment or help or assistance in some type of way.
Right.
So to me, this is super real and super scary. Like, we've obviously grown up with jinn stories at the same time. I'm sure you have too. Like in Oman, like people don't necessarily go into the mountains at night because of all of these horror stories.
Right.
Which I'm actually doing tonight, I think.
Oh, wow.
I might be driving back to Oman through the mountains, so that terrifies me.
Good job, Shahir.
It's a beach resort.
You were a good friend and a great host.
Oh, thank you. I think she's trying to say goodbye to me.
No, not at all.
But even going through that road, like people have fear. I'm gonna do I think a 7-hour trip after work to get to a beach resort. And going through that, because obviously I'm driving from Dubai to Oman to the small beach resort bit.
Right.
All of that, like there is such fear when people go there.
Yes.
They hear stuff, they see stuff. So to me, this is super real, and it's good that these people are taken into custody and jailed and fined, because you don't mess with it.
Yeah, don't mess with. For me personally, so I'm the type of person, I don't even watch horror films. The best I've done is I've read horror novels. Those were crazy. But besides that, I won't even watch horror films because I'm like, I don't want to invite trouble. I don't want to get my mind in that, cycle where I go like, okay, there's something there. Oh, this tap was closed, now it's open. No, I was just absent-minded. I don't know. I refuse to think about it. So I'm not going to think about it, and I'm just going to,
For me, it's the fact that you're reading a horror novel. Like, how does that get scary?
Horror novels can be scary if written by the right person.
Elaborate.
Well, it's just thriller. So this particular book is by this British author, Sarah Waters. It's called The Little Stranger. And this novel, it kept me gripped.
Really?
It's just, there's really nothing happening. It's just more about like the author being able to paint a picture, being able to describe exactly where you're going and what you're doing and how you're doing it, and the little chills that come in.
Really?
And then bang. Wow. And then like it's all about the way you write it, honestly.
Yeah.
But this is not
I'd be curious to figure out how they actually do that. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining today's show. It is a Friday and it's 8:55.
And we have already told you horror stories.
So jump into the weekend with very bright spirits.
Yes.
No pun intended. But that is it from us today. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. Have a great weekend.
A massive thank you to all those tuning in, and a big thank you to our producer Shahir and all the behind-the-scenes crew members like Ali Baba, Ali Khalil, and Parth.
This was a Lovin Dubai production as part of Augustus Media Podcast Network.